needed the water. That's what was being run out by the staff here at Wake Forest. Such a busy discussion.
Too much talking,
He needed some H2O. Yeah, there's Del Rosa. He needed a water break.
And you're right, Evan. Who can come out of this challenge call, this very lengthy challenge call, and set the tone right away?
Unless we're just confirming what position Ariana was on the court. There's a lot of discussion. We put our production staff to work. They're pulling up the rule book on the website to try to confirm what everyone else was looking at. There's just so much happening here. If you were curious, this is an 11-minute delay.
I was curious. 11 minutes since the last play, and there's been dancing.
Heredia Cologne's leading the dance party during this timeout. Oh, she knows it.
Wow, look at this.
Simon says, do as I do and get 6 points a set.
And then you can dance.
Everyone's jumping on it here in Varsity Arena because there's nothing else to do for the last 10 minutes.
This Miami team, they have gelled so well together. We talked about only 5 of the 17 players from last year returned, but you could tell that chemistry is there. I think you work through that chemistry on the road, right? You learn a lot about someone when you travel with them.
Still curious what the call is now. We haven't gotten that yet.
This is when I wish we had coaches mic'd up. Get the inside info.
That we see it in the ACC in football. It's a good point. Okay, Miami will get the point back 11 minutes later. The call overturned. There were 3 different changes in that call, but it results in what we originally saw 10 minutes ago. Miami point, 17-15. All that to say, there's still a lot to go in this third set. Who can respond out of the 10-minute delay? Peck goes back row. Heredia Cologne envelops Farrell. And Wilson beats the block. Well, there's Miami showing some veteran leadership out of the timeout.
It's a great dig by Emma Farrell, but that's what's so deadly about this Miami offense is they have multiple weapons. It's not just on Heredia Cologne. The middle in Wilson coming out with a big kill.
We have a challenge here. And to be clear, that's on the previous point, not the point we showed you 900 times. So Jeff Holzmeyer didn't like something from that last rotation. And he'll have De La Rosa Hughes look again. Don Stillman, the athletic trainer, bringing out the water cups. It's such a long break in between points. There's Don, such a great guy. The call stands. Wake with, I believe now, no challenges remaining since they lost their previous challenge. 3-point Miami lead here in the third. Heredia Cologne hits noggin and hits 20 kills. That's an unreal 7 kills per set pace.
And that's a pretty one for number 20, right off the high hands of Hawkins. And Hawkins has done a nice job of closing out that block, but Heredia Cologne with so much vertical coming from the back row.
Her season high is 26. She might do it here if this match continues. And a block. Oh, here's Miami. All the momentum out of this long challenge. 5 straight points. And the timeout, Wake Forest.
The offense on fire and the defense backing them up.
That's the tough part if you're Jeff Holzmeyer, right? You're fighting for that point. You spend the 10-minute discussion. But it's Miami who has responded since that challenge. What more can you say about Flor-Marie Heredia-Colón?
That we haven't already said, I'm not sure. Obviously, her efficiency is out the wazoo, hitting a .486 on 35 total attacks. She gets the ball a lot for a reason. And then she's also been able to pick things up defensively. She's got a block. She's been doing it all from the back row, the front row. Heredia-Colón leads the nation in points percent because she has such a wide range of ability. Wow.
The two-time Player of the Week might be etching her third award on Monday. Remember set two, it was Wake up 22-19 late. Miami stormed back. This set, it was essentially 16 all. Then the challenge, then this long run, and Miami's made a big impact late in this third set. That .486 is still incredible to comprehend. It's not like it's the first time she's done this either. Flor is top 10 in the country in hit percentage coming in. Flexing her muscle on a Sunday in Winston. Ryan Baker now in to operate the offense. Rodriguez, quick set, Wilson. Njai. Another good block from Hawkins. Laguita with a nice swing. 4-point difference.
Patricia Laguita with a swing for a kill and then a flex, sparking some excitement for this Wake Forest offense.
Her rotations have been point heavy for Wake. When she's on the floor, they're scoring a lot from the right side. And now Drew Lalage comes in, the Atlanta native. Wilson in the middle. Farrell is all over it. And can Wake score in this rotation? Peck on the tip. That stays out. A hitting error for Miami. 3-point difference.
Emma Farrell gives this team such a chance in these rallies. Able to dig up a middle hit like that. Incredible.
Two competitive sets after Miami stormed to 25-11. Rodriguez outside. Does not get hands, so Wake's won 3 straight out of the timeout.
A couple attacking errors by this Miami team, and Wake Forest is back in it.
Some late life for Coach Holzmeier's club. He noted all week, we just need more reps, more sets, staying in matches. Here's Lalage. Tight set. Colón on the tip. Crawford finds it. Peck into the net, and the tape benefits the Deacons. Well, this stuff got a little bonkers here lately. Timeout, Miami.
Miami was the team that was able to respond after that long break with the challenge call, but Wake Forest responding after a quick run by Miami.
As Wake continues this 3-match homestand, it does say a lot to your point, regardless if they win this overall match or not, the fight of a young Wake Forest team.
I think they've been able to take away things from every match that they've battled, right? You even can go back to that road trip to Alabama, forced Alabama in a 5-set match. That was that ACC-SEC showdown, which the ACC overall had won. A strong showing for the conference in non-conference action. Again, just little by little, according to Coach Holzmeier, with putting things together. He's like, we all just need to play well at the same time. You've seen it in spurts, but you have to put it together.
So here's what's on the docket for the Deacons the next 2 weeks. A lot of home matches here at Varsity Arena, and you sit 1 and 2. A fun Big Four rivalry on Wednesday on the ACC Network, and then Georgia Tech, who's not ranked right now, but they will be a top 25 team when the year ends, on the docket in 2 weeks. Because you're right, you don't want to start 1 and 5, 1 and 6. You're chasing big numbers early in league play. Miami, meanwhile, looks to avoid its first set loss in the league after rolling NC State Friday. And now Drew Lalage, 4 straight points on serve. Njai beats the double, and Lalaji saves it. A free ball for Rodriguez. Another dig, Farrell. She's got 19. Crawford splits the difference. The old double doink.
Paige Crawford kill sponsored by Emma Farrell. Holy moly, able to get there for the dig. Paige Crawford way off the net, finding its way between the block.
In the middle, Wilson, Baker gets a hand on it, and it's Crawford's turn. Nice save by Rodriguez. Heredia Colon into Lalaji. Crawford the tip. Oh, confusion. Miami will clear it wisely. Peck. Great effort, Feliciano. Another long rally. Who's going to get it? Crawford off hands. Farrell saves. Point down. Miami's block making a difference. Every long rally's gone to Miami in this match.
They're so good at readjusting after having a scramble play. They all get back into their base position. Discipline has been key.
That's Vergara on service. Hawkins tipped up. Njai beats the block. Miami, 3 points for the match.
Njai so dominant over there on the outside, and she has somebody to work with. When you have somebody in front of you like Heredia Colon, someone you're learning from like that relationship, and Njai has been learning a lot from Heredia Colon.
Crawford through the double. Feliciano was right there. Miami will clear this one. Baker goes to Crawford. Oh, headshot. Paige Crawford with her 12th kill. A little more demonstrative from Paige in set 3.
Paige has brought the power on that outside, trying to find a way to slice through the block.
Impressive, 357. Heredia Colon goes back row kill shot. 23-21 Miami.
Heredia Colon does such a great job of that back row set, the perfect timing, jumping right in front of that attack line when she lands.
None better in the ACC this year than Heredia Colon. She's flexing her muscle in the third. That serve is in. Match point, Miami. And Wake's out of timeouts. It's on the service arm of the freshman Amina Njai. The match continues. And now the size of Wake with Whitekettle in on this rotation for Peck. It comes down to Becca Bellows needing to serve out here in set 3. Rodriguez goes to the ace. Off hands. Dump picked up. Whitekettle into the block. Heredia Colon calls game, set, match in a clean sweep.
The 5th straight sweep for the Hurricanes. 18 straight sets. Miami has won unstoppable, and they are led by their unstoppable player, Heredia Colon. 21 kills, hitting a .462, efficient from everywhere on the court.
No double-double needed for Heredia Colon. She did everything else well. And how about the serving of Miami? 12 aces today. This team is unstoppable in ACC play.
And 6 different players accounting for those aces as well. They have multiple weapons from every area of the court. They can beat you. They put that on full display here, able to respond despite being down in some of these sets. And that long challenge call, that mental toughness on display.
2 tight sets in the second and the third, and Miami wins them both to pull out a 3-set win. Fun opening to the second week of ACC play. Mr. Deacon, he had a fun time, but it was all Miami in this matchup. Straight set sweep. Hurricanes 4-0 in the league. Wake will battle NC State the next two. Fernanda Pullenau, great crew. Everett Hutto producing things up. I'm Evan Bugdrovich, former Heredia Club. That's a name nationally you want to watch. Fantastic. Fun 3 setter here in Winston. Miami wins it in 3. This is a presentation of ESPN. We'll see you next time on ACC Network Extra.